In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Alfred 40B model, which is a fine-tuned version of Falcon 40B. That, and I'm also going to show you how you can install this Alfred 40 billion model on your local system on Windows. Let me give you some more information about this Alfred 40B model. Alfred 40B 1023 is a fine-tuned version of Falcon 40B with an extended context length of 8192 tokens. The fine-tuning was performed very recently in October 2023, which was last month. Alfred 40B 1023 is available under Apache 2 license. This has been developed by the company Lighton, and there are a lot of other companies which have a lot of other people who have worked in it from their team. The model type is casual decoder only, and the languages it supports are quite a few, such as English, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Polish, Dutch, and the list goes on and on. Also, it has some limited capabilities in Italian and Czech. Um, Other than that, this model, Alfred 40B, can be used as a chat model or as an instruct model. And for both instruct and chat mode, the model has been trained with chat tokens, which I will show you in the demo. And then there are a lot of other things such as I mentioned, Alfred 40B is fine-tune of Falcon 40B. So it is trained mostly on English and German, Spanish, and French. Now, it will not generalize appropriately to other languages. Furthermore, it is trained on a large scale corpora representative of web. So it will definitely carry some of the stereotypes which you find on the web and also the biases commonly encountered online. Now, if you are sensitive about that, then I would suggest that, and also the researchers of this model suggest that you implement appropriate guardrails and precautions if you are using it in any production usage. Okay, so that was about the introduction of it. If you want to learn more about training data, Alfred 40B was trained on a mixture of publicly available and in-house curated data set. The training data is mainly composed of 50% short context tasks, 40% long context tasks, and 5% refined web. And there are a lot of sources of it. I'll drop this Hugging Face page for this model on in video's description so that you can read further more. Now, for this demo, for the installation of Alfred 40B, I'm going to use Block's context version, and the tool I'm going to use is called as LM Studio. If you don't know how to use or install LM Studio, I will drop the link for that exclusive video in video's description too. Okay. Now the first thing we need to do is to launch this LM Studio. On the left hand side, click on Home button in this search box. Just type Alfred, and there you go. We have Block's context version in GGUF format. On the right hand side, just search for Q5KS, which is around 30 gig. So make sure you have 30 gig of space and you have 30 GB of RAM. Click on download, and it has started download in the bottom section. So let's wait for it to download. It takes a bit of a time because it's 30 GB and depends upon your internet speed. So let's wait for it to finish downloading. The model is almost downloaded. It is at 99%. Let's wait for it to finish and then we will do some inference on it. Eventually the model has been downloaded. As you can see, it is green now. And now let's check out the file. Click on this folder icon on the left hand side, and there is our file, and it requires 30 GB plus RAM. Now, in order to play around with it, click on these three dots or AI chat, dismiss it, and then in the middle, let's load our model. Click on your model. It says fail to load the model. Now, let me try. So, if that happens, one thing you can do is to close this and then reopen your LM Studio. I have restarted my LM Studio. Now let's try again. So it has failed again. So it means that it doesn't have the appropriate amount of memory. So let me upgrade my instance and try to load it again. So I have tried with various configuration of my systems. I have upgraded My laptop's memory tried there. I also tried with EC2 instance in AWS and even used G4D and 8x large, but it's not working. So it seems that there is an issue with this quantized version by block, unfortunately. So let me also try it on Linux based Colab or even AWS SageMaker if it works there or not. Meanwhile, another thing which I would do is I'll go to this file, I'll click on delete button and delete it, and let's go to my search option, and maybe I'll go with another quantized version. Maybe I'll just go with Q2 K1, the smallest one, and see if it works or not. Let me click here, I'll clear this. So meanwhile it happens, let me go to AWS SageMaker and try it out on Linux one too, and I will let it run to download. So let me switch to my SageMaker notebook. So this is my AWS SageMaker notebook. Let's try installing on this one. And you don't have to use notebook for this. If you have any Linux instance, such as Amazon Linux or even Ubuntu, you can try these commands on the same one. First step we need to do is to install the prerequisites. So let's type pip install C transformers and transformers. Let's see. Let's run it and let's wait for it to finish. It is being installed, so let's wait. It is still installing some of the prerequisites of it. Let's go back up. So that's done. Beautiful. Now let's download the model. So I'm going to, as you can see, I'm downloading the blocks Alfred 40B. So let's run it. And you can see that it has started downloading the files. The file is around 25 gigs, so quite a huge file. And for this SageMaker notebook instance, I'm using G4D and 4x large instance, so quite heavy, beefy instance. It won't work on your laptop, I believe. So let's see. The ETA is around, I would say, quite a huge ETA, but let's see. So my download speed is rubbish at the moment. Anyway, I'll wait for it to finish and then I'll see how it goes. So I tried out with different configuration. I upgraded my notebook instances to even G4 and 8x large, but it is still failing. And every time I get different errors, it seems that this really needs some more libraries. I have even installed them, but still failing. So instead of, and I have already spent like 3 to 4 hours, I guess this would need maybe a rewriting of this quantized version or a proper model should be installed, which is quite huge. I don't have the resources to install the 40 billion original one. Um, my other model in the Windows one is still loading. Let me go back there and check. So if you remember, I was downloading this Quantize 2K1, the smallest one. It has been downloaded, and the quality won't be there because it is not that heavy and properly quantized one. But let's see if I'm able to load it or not. Let's go here, select the model to load again. So even the Q2K failed to load in the LM Studio. So it seems that it's not working. So I will stop doing more attempts on it and burning out the resources. But at least you got to know about this model, and I will give it a try in few days again to see if uh, these issues are fixed or not. If you are able to install it properly, please share your experience in the comments and let me know, and I'll be happy to fix any issues which I have missed. Thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts, please share them in the comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.